Hi, hello, how are you all this fine day? I hope you are well and feeling wonderful. And if you are in that wonderful mood, then I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, like the video if you enjoy it, and go ahead and share your thoughts down below. Subscribe to my newsletter that comes out every Monday. And with all that said, I would love to jump into this topic because I could probably say a lot about it because I have in the past said a lot about it. If you've been following me and what I've written before on my blog, then you probably know that I have and honestly still continue to deal with my eating disorder. So, if you don't know my background, then I probably since I guess puberty area, when I started dealing just with general mental illness, I also started having general thoughts around just disordered tendencies with my body, and just really basing a lot of my value on that, which ended up with since like sophomore year of high school up through the end of my college years, I had about 3 different times that I went into very different varying degrees up to severe anorexia and kind of disordered, or kind of like at least disordered views on exercise. I went through 3 different kind of cycles with relapsing, recovering from all those things. And up to this day, I still would definitely say that I have never fully recovered. There are most people, I think, that deal with disordered eating, which are so many people, that would say that it was a certain point in their life, a certain perhaps situational or mental related kind of setting and context that they fell into that type of mindset, and after they chose to recover, then they haven't necessarily dealt with an obvious relapse. And some people have many like relapses like I did, and they still fully recover. And I would say that both in the fact that I just have chronic mental health and mental illness that I deal with, and the fact that I am autistic and the prevalence of disordered eating with autism is very closely linked, that I find that my way of thinking just tends to correlate a lot with those kinds of tendencies, that it's something that I, on the daily basis, just deal with. It's to a point where I'm very used to it. Like, it's just that old friend in the corner of my mind that's just kind of there. But it's there. And it's very much a conscious effort to have to really, I guess, battle with in a way, and to accept that about myself and to walk this at times precarious line is difficult, to say the least. I would say that I have always felt a true difficulty in feeling connected to my body and feeling that I am within my body and it's not just this thing that is there and I live in it, but I don't necessarily feel an acceptance, let alone how many different people share the really important and powerful message of self-love and loving and really just accepting how you are. I've always struggled with that, and actually, feeling like it's even like possible in my mind to rationalize that, which is, it's difficult to explain, but long story short, if I could just exist as my spirit and just float around as a ghost and do my thing and not have to worry about the fleshy part, I'd be golden. I would love it so much. And I have found that I just generally function best when I just don't have a mirror around at all, or I just generally the avoidant kind of tendencies that are probably not categorized as good to do. I don't recommend it for everyone. I recommend that you seek help and form a professional or just a general team to support you and find that sense of health for yourself. I think for me, and perhaps for more autistic people like myself, that it's just there, and as long as we have a body and we have to eat to survive, then it's going to be there. And I wanted to at least address this because I have felt a sense of shame around the fact that I feel like I have never recovered and that I still have body dysmorphia. I still just cannot grasp a true sense of what my body looks like. I've never understood it. Even, I would say, like, recently that whether it's true or not, I feel like I've gained weight and my face looks bigger, and I don't even know if it's true or not. It doesn't compute. And that has made me feel like I'm both like inadequate to reach this glorious state of being completely free from disordered eating and thoughts, and that I'm not equipped to necessarily talk about it. And I wanted to at least put it out there because I know I'm not alone in that, and it's so okay to be in that same place and to potentially live the rest of your life in this place. And you are still valid and valuable, and it's not a failure on your part. It might likely just be how you function and how your brain works. And I think accepting that versus trying to fit ourselves into another more mainstream acceptance that we might want so desperately but just can't really authentically fit into, it's okay. And your truth is your truth, and the divine God has you in this place for a reason, a greater reason. And however you believe in God, if you do or you don't, then at least know that you are you exactly how you are meant to be, and as long as you treat yourself well as best as you can, then you're doing your best, and that's all you can ask for. So I would really love to hear your thoughts down below if you have any, and if you want any more about this kind of similar topic, let me know. But with that, I will just leave you on that hopefully uplifting note, and many blessings to you wherever you are, and I wish you all the absolute best, and I will see you all next time.